Good evening. So we're going to talk about investment properties. Right now, let's take a look at Central Florida and just see what we can buy if you're an investor. I'm just going to go ahead and take a big swath out of the middle here. And they say real estate is local and we don't want to get too far away from where we need to be. So generally, the best deals are hokey deals. I don't want to say the best deals, but the cheapest deals. There's something wrong with them. For a regular investor that's looking for, uh, normal properties, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom homes are quote unquote normal properties. What I would do is no deed restrictions, and that I got 2,000, go to 2,000 properties, or at least maybe deed restrictions, but no monthly fees. And then what I would do is I would recommend you stay out of the flood zones. So if we just put in X and X500, we're down to 2,532 properties. We're talking investment properties, so we don't want to see the $1 million properties. Let's say we're going to go $260,000 and less. That brings us down to 439. Now, if we're willing to have a 3 bedroom, we're certainly willing to have a 4 bedroom, so that'll bring the number back up. You can see the number down there in the corner, 503. We're also willing to take a 3 bathrooms. That added a few. Now, the question is, how do you analyze these properties to see which is the best deal? We've got 538 properties is too many to try to analyze, but let's just look at what the cheapest one is for fun. $65,000. Okay, look, we've got mobile homes in here. So let's assume that we don't want any mobile homes. Let's get rid of the mobile homes and just stick with the single family residences. Although, if you're a cash on cash person, the best deals are renting out mobile homes. And let's take out the frame houses. Let's only look at the block homes, because now that we have tornadoes, block homes are a little more secure. So that brings us down to 194 properties. So let's take a look at that list. 79,000 in Lake Wales, 120,000 in Brooksville, 125. Some of these are kind of small, and the price per square foot will go up dramatically on the small one. So let's say we're going to try to buy something a little more substantial. Substantial. So let's go to 1,200 square feet and higher. That brings us down to 123 properties. Now we could say, do we want a garage? And yeah, you're going to get more rental out of a garage. So let's just say we want a garage. But there's going to be deals that we just cut out of here that we may look at and say, the incremental savings of buying a 2 bedroom or buying something without a garage, it may very well be uh, compelling. And there's just no way in a video that I can uh, be able to go through everything. So let's just look at what we've got. Maseric Town, 120 grand. And you say, well, I don't really want any super rehabbers. I don't want to work that hard to get them ready for sale. So maybe we tighten it up even more by quality. One way to verify quality is if we look at homes that will pass inspection. So let's say that we're going to look at homes that will pass FHA inspection. Now we're down to 40 or 28 properties. Now that's manageable. So let's take a look at these properties. Allegedly, these properties will pass inspection. And look at this. The cheapest one's $210,000. That's no good. Um, yeah, it's a shame when you do a video and you end up not finding what you're looking for. All right, Aloha Gardens is west of 19. Winter Haven. Here's Webster. Colonial Hills. Now, this is a really good subdivision. This is a main road. think I know this house. Is this that black and white one? No, it's not. Yeah, Colonial Hills is a good rental neighborhood because it has it has good access to Pinellas County. People come up into Pasco County where it's cheaper to live, and then they drive back in the morning to Pinellas County where the jobs pay better. So this has got a 2026 roof, a 2020 AC. It's 1,372 square feet. So here's what we're going to do: $175 a square foot, 174.93. We call this an interesting property. $175 a square foot. Hudson Country Club Estates. This is a big rental neighborhood. This is a probate, and it's been on the market for 200 and some odd days. So we're not going to consider this as an option. Here's another probate listing. We're not going to chase probates. Although, if you have a big appetite, it might be worthwhile to make offers on all the probates if you can do a proof of funds that shows what you're, that you have the ability to buy a bunch of them. This is a 321. Yeah, this I know this model. We've seen some problems with the roof leaking. Crest Ridge Gardens, $218,000. I'd say this is worth considering. They're showing it'll go FHA. I'd love to open it up to the bigger pictures, but I'm on a Zoom call, and I'm making a video, so it gets really slow if I open the pictures. But keep track of that one. Colonnade, that was $176 a square foot. So that does show that the 175 market is reasonable. Cochise and Embassy, I've been to this house, $225,000. It's got a funky floor. Tile goes from various different kinds of flooring. And we're at $138 a square foot. This is a 1,600 square foot house. So in some ways, 141 days on the market, I know they're motivated. This one might be one we can make an offer on. It's not, when you're buying the low end product, you're going to have issues. Lots of counter space. All right, so I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm making a video, and I'm on MLS. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do much more. It's just too slow. So let's see if I can jump into Facebook and say, invite you to follow my feed. It looks like I'm freezing up. All right, I'm Randy Jenkins. Sorry this video didn't work out so well, but thanks for watching.